Diversity Leadership Council. How does this benefit the average African?
Thank you very much. It's an opportunity for the Africans to come to the table, to be relevant to policies that affect what they do every day. So it does benefit because our voices can be heard, not just during the election period, but even after. Just getting the Africans to be more involved in things that are relevant and not just in the everyday work life.
Well, it's election year in the U.S. now, and the Democrats and Republicans have been bickering on all kinds of topics so far. What will essentially be that point which African Americans will vote for?
The focus that would get people to take a decision will be people want experience. They want to see people who have done things, who have solutions, who have provided solutions in the past. So those are some of the things that will be relevant, because America is at a stage that we need continuity, we need things to keep moving forward. So I believe that in talking to people and going around the community, that's important to a lot of people, to see that people who have done it before, who have policies that have made a difference, can also come and make a bigger policy that will get us all involved. So I see that being a focal point. I'm sure that there will be opportunities for this particular election year.
Yes.
We don't have a whole lot of people.
Yes.
Even on the Democratic Party, there's not one that, right, I know that we have Ben Carson, and I said that jokingly, and I heard your comments. But I'm sure that would change over time. We have an African-American president now that's doing a phenomenal job.
Yes.
And I'm sure that as the party builds again and other people get involved, that time would come again that the African Americans would be out there.
But it would have been brilliant to see him succeeded by another African American, don't you see?
I think that would have been our desire, but you know, give other people an opportunity to also be part of the process.
All right, let's move away from the election now. How does your group, Diversity Leadership Council, being, you know, what it is, influence such programs as the Oscars? We see that African Americans have not been fairly represented.
In general, what we do, we focus on the Democratic Party, but because it focuses on the continental African, as a community, getting involved is very critical. When we are involved and we are relevant to decision making, things might change, because if you're not there when decisions are being made, if you're not creating relationships that will let your voice be heard, it will be hard for you to be represented well. So I'm believing that as we go as people, as African Americans, as Nigerian Americans, being in the right places and ensuring that what we are doing, we're doing it in line with expectations, so that those who are taking those decisions can know where we'll come in. And I agree with you, we need to see more of us being recognized, because we're doing a yeoman's job. We need to also present what we are doing in a more visible way so people can appreciate it.
Dr. Remi Duyile, Director, Maryland Democratic Party, would like to thank you for joining us on TVC News.
Thank you for having me.